Well, good morning and welcome to day 4 of Open Doors for New Opportunities. And day 4, we're going to be looking at discernment in decision making. Proverbs 3 5 to 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. And in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight." These verses from Proverbs, attributed to King Solomon, emphasize the importance of wholehearted trust in God and the avoidance of over reliance on one's own intellect or understanding. The instruction to trust in the Lord with all your heart suggests a complete, unwavering commitment to God's guidance, while leaning not on your own understanding implies a cautious cautious against self-reliance or earthly wisdom. And in all our ways submit to him encompasses for every aspect of life, indicating that no decision or path should be outside the sphere of seeking God's guidance. And the promise that he will make paths straight is an assurance of God's faithful guidance towards the right and the beneficial paths that trust and submission are practiced. So seeking God's wisdom in a world where multiple doors are open, often seem open, and decision making can be complex. And this scripture reminds believers of the necessity of seeking God's wisdom and discernment. It's about prioritizing his will over personal preferences or, or over social expectations. It also involves an active choice to follow the path that aligns with God's principles and leading, even when it might conflict with personal desires or conventional wisdom. It's about trusting that God's way leads to the ultimate fulfillment and purpose. Set aside dedicated time each day for prayer and scripture meditation focuses on seeking God's guidance in your decisions. And this practice is essential in developing a heart and a mind to God's voice and wisdom. So actively seek the counsel of mature, godly individuals whom you trust. This could involve discussing your decisions with a spiritual mentor, a pastor, or a wise, trusted friend who shares your faith. God often uses others to provide clarity and perspective. So applying this wisdom means consciously bringing every decision before God in prayer, whether it's about your career choices, your relationships, financial decisions, or even small daily choices. It involves developing an attitude of continuous submission to God, constantly checking that your desires and plans align with his word and character. So day 4 of this devotional calls believers to a deepened reliance on God for wisdom and guidance in decision making. It's a reminder that discernment is a key aspect of walking the path of God and that he has for us, and that this discernment comes from a place of trust and submission to God. The action points encourage practical steps to cultivate a lifestyle of seeking and recognizing God's guidance. So that's the end of day 4, and I look forward to sharing with you on day 5. So see you then.